Yes. Very good morning to everyone. I'm
Good morning.
just waiting for others to join.
Okay.
Hope everyone is doing well. Great.
I won't be able to participate much today. I'm just out of operation. Can't hear me.
Yes.
How are you, doctor?
Yes, I'm doing good. How are you, Khalid, Munira, Warda?
All is good.
Yes.
All is good.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Warda. I'm just waiting for others to join. Warda, it's a long time we meet, yeah? I feel like that.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Okay. So, meanwhile, we could get a chance to meet everyone. Khalid, Munira, and other people also joined with us at the time. Yeah, Varda already informed us your absence. It was a very good meeting. Khalid has to excuse in between because of his some personal reasons, but he was there almost 3 hours and 4 hours. Yeah, almost he was there.
Yeah. I've actually just finished my operation. I'm out of
Okay.
the hospital yesterday.
Okay. How's it right now?
It's okay. A bit painful, but it's okay. The recovery, it might take some time. But in general, it was successful. So that's good.
Okay. It's good.
Salamat, Khalid.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Shukran.
Afwan.
So Varda knows Arabic language.
Shway.
Oh
Don't
my
test
God.
me.
I also learned only that word, shway only.
There are certain words that are just stuck.
I remember the time when I got stuck in between. I was being forced to speak in Arabic language. Yeah, there is an incident happened. I'll be just telling you what happened at the time. Someone is joining with admin. Anu is there? Yes. Among us, among our team, nobody knows Arabic language. And some of officials, the police officers has caught for some very little sinful act of my friends, and like smoking in an area where it is really restricted, and they was not aware about it. So I wasn't far away. The people came to know that I will speak in Arabic language with an anticipation that they felt they felt that I will be speaking Arabic language. I don't know anything. And they brought me, the people who was kept by police, they need something to speak to them in Arabic language. I was not knowing anything. I taught my friends, you just speak like astaghfirullah, because just forgive us. Yeah, astaghfirullah. That's only I know. Then they will keep telling astaghfirullah, something like that. They felt themselves, it says something, forgive, something like that. They was keep telling. I also know one more thing, like awwala marra, which means the first time. Yeah. I said also, you say awwala marra, astaghfirullah, which means, first time I done like that. You keep telling. Yeah. They said, anyway, they got all the penalty. Anyway, they got it because the Arabic languages were very poor. And learning Arabic language and diversified language is very important, particularly in the Middle East, I believe, in any other part of the world. I know that the number of Emiratis know even different language, even in the Hindi language, Urdu language, they also know about it. Yeah. So we have to learn it. I believe in that. Like we also need to learn. So Varda knows only shoy, you know anything else? We are not able to hear. So No, no, no. I'm not able to hear Vada. I don't know. Khalid, am I audible right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. So I don't know who is admin.
Really?
Admin. Munira, where is the Munira? I don't know why others didn't join.
Sujoy was on the group earlier.
Suji also joined.
Yeah, he joined at the beginning. I saw his name was there, and then
Okay,
disappeared.
okay. I think you also have received a mail right now, right? This is a link. Yes, Khalid, have you received the mail right now, just before, almost 7 minutes before?
No, I used the old link.
I also
Okay.
used the old link.
Okay, can you check right now whether you have received a
Yeah,
new
we
mail
received a
from
new
my side?
link. Yeah.
Okay. This is the same link we are following from the
Mhm.
beginning to the end of the session. We will be following the same link for everyone.
Okay.
Just like we can just wait for others meanwhile.
I didn't receive a link.
No, you must be receiving because just before I have sent it.
Mm-mm.
No?
Doesn't seem like it came through. Let me just check.
Oh my God. Can you please send the passcode as the same is asking meeting passcode? Okay. Let me check it out. Just hold some time because I know he's asking for the passcode. Is there anyone is having the passcode now? No.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, I
let
just
me.
received the link. Yes, at 9:30.
Okay, I got it. Passcode, participant ID, passcode. I got it. Yeah. Anu was asking to join the session, but she's not able to. Let's check.
Good morning, doctor.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Wait. Anu. Join. So I don't know who is admin here. This is Simna? No.
Hi, Doctor. It's Sujoy.
Okay. Sujoy.
I'm on a spare laptop from the company, so everything is admin, I think.
Munir also joined, right? Rayan Iqbal Faisal. And sorry for the inconvenience. I'm just waiting for others to join. Since the first session, many of people have lost the link, which means like, we are following the same link for everyone. So, okay, all join. I think, yeah, one more person is there. Rayan will not join. Okay. Perfect. So, very warm good morning to everyone. Varda, Khalid, Anu, Munira, and Sujoy. And I don't know who is iPhone 14 Pro Max.
Munira.
That's me. Yes. Hello. How are you people?
Then hey, one more Munira is there.
It's only one.
I think, Anu, can you see them? One Munira and one iPhone
Yeah, one
14 Pro
Munira
Max,
and iPhone 14 Pro
Okay,
Max.
no problem. No problem. You are able to hear us, right? You are able to meet us, yeah?
Now,
hear,
yes.
yes.
Earlier, I was stuck.
Okay, no problem. Yes. So this is the first meeting after our gathering. Yeah. So I feel a kind of relaxed or refreshed because at least we could see some of the people. Yeah. Munira was there. Anu, Sujoy was absent at the time. Okay. Yeah. Khali. Then we could
We
meet
missed
everyone, each other.
Varda.
Absolutely. Everyone said, including our management also said, Simna and yes, Midun and everyone said like, we missed Varda badly on the occasion. And yes.
Right, that's a good thing or a bad thing? That people missed you and they didn't even meet
No,
you.
it is something, like we really wanted everyone's presence over there and you were not there.
Yeah, unfortunately, this business trip I was on was scheduled
Yes,
months
yes.
ago.
So next time we are expecting Sujoy and Varda in our gathering, yeah? Next time we will be fixing in everyone's convenient.
Inshallah.
Perfect. So I would like to welcome once again to our second part of MBA journey. So as we have completed the level 7, once we completed the level 7 qualifying, we will be receiving the Moodle account access and username and password from Gloucestershire University. You'll be getting within 2 or 3 weeks time. And as academic administration team has informed us. So before that, I will be providing you the detailed description about how the journey will be, which means what is the structure. I have just given some idea at the beginning of our level 7 classes. I don't know how many of you still remember about it. What are the structure and what are the different stages and when we'll have to submit the first assignment, second assignment, third assignment, because we were having only one dissertation, but we will have to segregate into the 3 that we can call it as a coursework or assignment. Okay. So Anu's writing or Anu's writing, yeah? Okay. Yes. What is the meeting? Yeah. Okay. One more person has joined. Faisal is waiting. I think Faisal has said he was traveling. Just a second. I want to share. Perfect. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Welcome, Faisal, to our team of MBA family and Aston family once again. I was giving some idea about how will be our MBA journey. We are having the three important stages. Anyone is remembering. Anyone is remembering. We'll be starting with a small activity, I mean, small concept anyway, but I want to know whether between your work schedules and other things, yeah, level 7 submissions, do you remember what all things are there in our MBA dissertation? 3 stages.
Yep.
Please tell
First
me.
stage is your proposal. Second stage is your dissertation. Third stage is the reflexive report.
Uh-huh. Very good. So, Varda, set from your mind or you have written somewhere else?
From my mind.
Very good, very good, very good. It's very difficult for people to remember since they are working because, you know, we'll be focused
I
only
focus
on.
on those things because I focus on the word count. The 1,500 for the proposal, 15,000 for the dissertation, 1,500 for the reflexive report.
Okay, okay, okay. That still you are remembering about it. Oh my God, I lost it. Just a second. Are you able to see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So we are having maximum number of people joined. Okay. Now I want to give you an idea. Before that, I wanted to start with a different small concept about a different career definitions. Then we'll be beginning with that. So you heard about the social learning theory before? Social learning theory in
No,
career.
I didn't.
There are different theories are there. I'm taking only 5 minutes to give you the idea about it. Nothing else, nothing more. So social cognitive theory, career construction theory, contextual action theory, protein career theory, and boundaryless career theory. So why I wanted to give this career before this MBA starting of the session, I want to know which theory is most apt to your career. You know, right now you are in a career, you are doing your professionals. So which theory is mostly matching with us? So I don't want to explain each theory, but you will be getting the idea what exactly it is. Social learning theory means our career behavior is influenced by number of factors, primarily four, and the person, the genetics, or our ancestors, it can be our parents, environmental conditions and events, learning experiences, our skills, etc., or work habits. So, do you feel your career is influenced by someone? I can say till my graduation, my career aspiration was influenced by my father. He was a businessman in Oman. So I felt, okay, I can just follow his way, being a retailer of chocolate. You know, just imagine Dr. Rashid is selling the chocolates, yeah, in different shops. I was thinking about it years before. I really wanted to be an entrepreneur and businessman by following the way of my father. But that has again changed, influenced by many other my elders. Then I could say my career is almost related to the social learning theory, but other theories also almost matching with this. So anybody who would like to add relating to this point, as I just explained, you can also add it in between. So social cognitive theory, next to one, it's like the career decisions we think about ourselves, our interests and our goals, then we are finding our job. Self-efficacy beliefs, outcome expectation on the basis of that. And the third one, career construction theory, is like careers are constructed as a forms of action. As a forms of action, here career adaptability, careers are developed through experience starting from early childhood, of who are maybe and type of a job we could do. I know that I have taken a session for the finance and accounting students recently on the workplace employability skill module. And I asked the question to everyone, and what was your career aspirations in your childhood? So the student who said they wanted to be a pilot, they were sitting in an accounting class. Imagine the contradiction, yeah? And there are some students who really wanted to be a doctor, medical doctor. They were sitting, right now they wanted to be ACCA and CA, chartered accountant. So the condition happened. So careers are constructed as a forms of action. And next one is not that much important. Protein career is self-directed and values driven. We are choosing certain career because of the value which is attached to it. We can also say is a part of our personal identity. And the final one, boundaryless career. we are taking the responsibility for our own career, even though our parents and everyone is forcing us to choose a job, but we are not ready. We could see in various films and movies, yeah, the same similar things happen. So any of the theory is matching with your present profession and your aspirations. Anyone?
I don't think the chances are very less.
Okay. On
Because
which basis Anu has doing the present job? Is as per your aspiration or your passion? Are you doing this job?
no, because initially when we start, we will all start from the social learning theory. Because when we are kids, we don't know what we don't want to become.
Okay.
We would like to follow the people around us, what they are doing. In my case, like I'm from a village, and like my memories start from temples where there be yearly festivals. Elephants came over there, and there'll be people who tame elephants. So I want to become a like kind of a person who can tame elephants, because at the time it's a proud when they are like touching the tusk of an elephant and they're like standing there up with their head up. Everyone will look up on them. So like I want to go to some jungles and I want to become a mayhaul from like when I was very young.
Very
Then it
good.
went to a teacher. Then it went to like then in 8th standard I met our former president, Missile Man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So then I again shifted. So I
Okay,
think
okay.
for everyone it will be like that. It will start from social learning theory.
Okay.
That
What I just I want to know from your feedback, like what exactly you wanted to become when you were a child?
Lawyer. So mine has taken a complete evolution from where I wanted to be. I am working in regulation
Okay.
but I'm working in the nuclear industry. That was never ever on my career map when I was a kid. Never.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
engineering wasn't even part of that dynamic growing up. So for me, I resonate more towards the protein career theory, because I've
Okay,
changed my
self-directed.
career so many times, but they've all had one common purpose, and that was
Okay.
that I've always been a civil servant.
Uh-huh.
So it was serving the people, serving the government, whether it is my own government in my own country or like I am now in another country. So I think it's evolved over the years. And yes, there was
Yes.
some elements that maybe when I was younger, social learning theory was. I had nobody in my family that was a lawyer, so I didn't have any aspirations or role models that I could look up to. It also changed a little bit, maybe uh, as I grew older into social cognitive career, then career construction. So it's been a complete uh, progression
Okay,
throughout
okay.
many of this. But I think I
Great.
listen way more to protein career
Oh,
theory than the others.
okay, okay, okay. Sujoy, anything you want to add, or Faisal? Okay. So I don't want to ask, uh, you know, what is Khalid? Yeah, Khalid case is something very different. He started as an actor and finally turned into, yes, in Ima Properties, then turned into in real estate,
I'm really
managing
glad how
director.
you still remember that.
No, I
You
cannot
have
I
an
cannot forget
amazing
it.
memory. I'm jealous, you know, because I have the worst memory ever. But you have very good memory.
Okay, because you know, when you presented about your experiences and your history, okay, like the past experiences particularly, I was
Yeah.
visualizing myself, you're acting, and suddenly, you also mentioned like a waiter or something. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
you were
yes.
also being a waiter, and I was
Yes.
feeling that the Khalid is being acting like waiter and doing this different jobs, and finally sitting in the good positions like a managing director. So I visualize in my mind. That's why it's taught. Okay, so anyway, I'm just coming to the major part of our. This is not important. Next time we'll be discussing about another theory. Okay, so the MBA project. A small discussion will be there on the topic decisions and all from your side. I want some time, the 15 minutes, to discuss on your topics particularly. We have earlier discussed it, but it will be giving you some sort of time to think again. Okay, MBA projects is all about which will equip us to know the updates, trends, and pattern where we are specializing, obviously. As I have done my research on the talent management, I came to know the what all the updates and what all the changes and patterns are happening in this particular stream and particular area. So similarly, when you're opting any topic, it must be related to your profession. At least there's some people who don't want to choose any topic related to their profession because they want some change. I know some of the time, some of the people who mentioned even this section itself. So they can also opt, but it must be out of your passion. Like at least it must provide you a curiosity to learn. That's very important. We say is all the time, the research is a journey from a noun to a noun, noun to a noun. Will be having some data with us. We are taking all these data to a noun. We wanted to investigate something. There must be some investigation. Otherwise, this journey will not be, somewhat interesting. Okay. So what I have written here is all about it's a sense of self-directed learning and self-management, empowering the students to take an ownership of the professional growth. Ethical consideration is very important. Social responsibility are embedded throughout the projects. You know, the reason why they have added the ethical consideration? Ethical consideration, for example, you are going through a primary data collection, okay? Primary data collection, you can manipulate it. 100 data we need, just imagine. You can simply, copy and paste it, the similar information. We cannot check it. I can check it. I can understand. I can ask you the link and everything through mail and everything. But even though it can also be unethical, it should not happen. Then the result that you are going to receive will not be accurate. You cannot be depend on the result. If you really wanted to investigate something, you have to be really ethical on the work, and you'll be getting amazing result from this. I know the student, yes, you people have met Marini, right? Marini and another student, Anna. Anna, you didn't meet her.
Marini from it.
Marini, you have met. The work she has done, employee psychological well-being, exactly the field from where she are. So she has done the work. She was really, really happy on the result. The works she done herself, she wanted to know, particularly the well-being of the employees who are working in her field. That is an educational sector. She was working in GEMS or some other British Indian school, British school. So in different schools, she has collected the information. She has produced the result into the team. They were really happy to get this result. What all the aspects employees are lacking, psychological well-being is there, and the team well-being, self-well-being. She has taken different parameter, and the result has been presented into the team. So just imagine one of the employees doing a research about the well-being, about the institution where she is working and submitting to the top level manager. So we are getting a result. We are also getting an appreciation. Our results are being useful. Yeah, that is very important. So other things are also mentioned here. It will be a reflective mindset all about, as what I mentioned just before. The third stage is all about a reflective paper. You need to write yourself what all things you have encountered through the MBA journey. And coming to the first part, the three key phases about MBA dissertation. This word count still Varda is remembering. Research proposal 1500, dissertation 80%, 15,000, reflective paper, that is again 1500. This 10% marks only vested for the research proposal. We'll be doing the initial 1 month that's completely focused on the research proposal. I'll be giving you idea about research proposal in detail. Then dissertation. 80% of the total module grades belongs to dissertation. We have to focus on every part, although dissertation is having the 80% marks, but your research proposal is research proposal helps to expand your dissertation. Your research proposal will be a major, the element which helps you to develop your dissertation. You will be submitting your research proposal to the Moodle account, Moodle account. That is an account and application given to you people by the University of Gloucestershire directly. You will have to upload your research proposal over there. There are certain criteria to be followed. Instructions are there. At the time, I'll be helping you to do that. So you will have to upload it. Your turned in, your similarity also important here. You don't have to copy and paste it anywhere because they'll be checking your similarity. If it is more than 15%, they'll be rejecting your work and your marks will be reduced. It will be capped to 40 or something. It's very important. You will have to write yourself everything. You will be getting umpteen time. No worries about it. But you have to write little bit everyday basis or weekly basis. Then only you will be able to do produce a good work. So dissertation and reflective paper. Reflective paper, as I mentioned, like what you experience during the journey. You can also mention about your level 7. You can also explain about your experience, the project management. For example, Anu choosing a topic from the project management and her experience in the project management itself. She can also mention the certification she has done, PMP, project management certification, as well as that inspired her to choose the subject and title and topic in the MBA related to the project management itself. The experience that you're having with me, that you can write it. Supervisor was a biggest challenge. He didn't help in any cost. We have to do everything ourselves. If you felt like that, you can write it. So you find difficulty to do your interpretation or analyzing the data. You don't know the accurate knowledge about the software. You can write it. You can write everything, whatever you felt during the time of your research journey. That is a reflective paper. You can do that within 3 or 4 days. Doesn't matter. But research proposal, dissertation plays a crucial role for your marking as well as your research journey. And coming to a structure, the first one, as I mentioned, the research proposal, this is right now I explained it. The second one, 80% is the total module, that is 15,000. This is also being written here. You can just read it. The third stage, we may also call it as coursework or ASS 003, is a critical evaluation of the MBA project experience. Is a reflect learning, challenges faced, personal growth you got it during this project journey. Is only 1,500 words. So you will be having a question. The level 7 also you have experienced the same one. Somebody asked, so doctor, how can we be specific into the 1,500 words? It's difficult. Sometimes the data will be a little more. We can manage it. Initially, you can write a little bit more. Increasing 10 to 15% word count is not a problem. Okay, 15% increase in the word count is not a problem, but information should be vital. Adding the information or explaining more thing is not needed for any work, for any stages, but you feel yourself these important informations are, so you can add it. Finally, when you are sending me for the review, we can just manage it all together, where it is important, which paragraph we have to reduce it, we have to paraphrase it, we have to shorten it. We can discuss at the time. So coming to the dissertation body. Dissertation body, I think nobody come in the video. Why? Only Varda. Seeing you in the video, it will be really happy for me, since, otherwise I'll feel that I'm talking to a wall. Where all are. Okay, Anu and Varda. I hope that others will also join in the video conversation. It will be really good. Okay, so dissertation body, introduction is the first chapter. Second chapter is a review of literature. Third is methodology. Fourth chapter is presentation of research, which means your data analysis and interpretation chapter. Finally, summary, implications, and conclusions, your recommendations. It will come under the fifth chapter. So there will be 5 chapters. These are the dissertation body. I wanted to add you one more thing. In the research proposal, what all we are adding will come under the chapter 1, introduction. Once you've done research proposal, almost 75% of your first chapter you completed. So pay attention to what all you are writing in your research proposal. Okay. And one more thing. In your research proposal, you will be writing little bit about your review of literature, little bit about the literature you have consulted. That's also you can write in your chapter 2nd. Again, you'll be writing in your research proposal, the first part of your journey, coursework 1, little bit about your research methodology. That again, you can write in the chapter 3. But you will not be writing anything about data analysis and interpretation because you cannot do anything before you are collecting the data, interpreting it. So this is very important. Your research proposal is very important. University will be looking into all the ethical aspects of your title and major major overview about your research. Then they will be permitting you to go ahead with us. They will be also suggesting you to just make some amendments on your research proposal to carry out your dissertation, the second phase. And coming to what all we will be writing in the introduction chapter. Can anyone please tell me and add me to here? Introduction chapter, what all you will be writing? Just, I know that you have done a project during your graduation or post-graduation, whatever it is. It's years before, I know, but just inviting your participation to the session, that's all about. What all we'll be writing in introduction chapter?
Purpose, objective.
Purpose and objective of the research, fine.
Maybe
Anything
an
else?
abstract.
Maybe in an abstract. 3, Faisal, Sujoy, Khalid,
Most
Munira.
important aspect.
Munira is not speaking anything.
I'm listening.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Most important aspect for your research proposal is your problem statement, your research
Problem
question,
statement. Very good.
or your hypothesis and your questions. So it will either be a hypothesis or a problem statement that
Very
you will
good.
be for your research. That is the most important aspects because that sets the tone for what your chapters are going to look like and what your scope and parameters of your research is going to be.
Very good. Very good. So problem statement we'll be writing anyhow. And Vardha also mentioned about the scope of the study. That's also very important. And Anu mentioned purpose of the study. Purpose of the study, it's almost okay related to the problem statement and research objective. That is also very important. And Vardha added in between questions, research questions. We'll be writing separately. Research questions and research objectives are almost similar. We'll be having a similar, very, very minute changes in that. Anything else? Anyone?
Little bit about your methodology. What kind of methodology you intend to utilize to answer those questions?
Very good. What type of methodology we are opting? What is our research philosophy? And what is our research approach? Then we'll be talking research design, research strategy. Then which time horizon we are following? This is a cross-sectional or longitudinal, which means Anu is taking the project management concept only for the 10 years or the 30 years data she is going to collect, the pattern and everything she wanted to know about it. And everything about research methodology, you will be writing little bit over there, not in detail. Then anything else?
Timelines are also important. So usually you're putting in a timeline.
Timeline.
How do you expect to plan this research? So tiny little Gantt chart that you put in.
Gantt chart, very important.
X amount of time to do this chapter, review, plus the the rewrite of the chapter and how you will proceed to the next chapter, etc.
Perfect, perfect. So we'll be adding the Gantt chart in the research proposal. Okay. In the introduction chapter, we are not writing, but in research proposal, Gantt chart is very important. How many of you know the Gantt chart? Please type at least in the chat box. How many of you know, how many of you heard about Gantt chart? Gantt chart.
It's part of project management.
Is part of project management.
It's
Munira, you
okay,
heard
we have
about?
Anu. Anu's going to teach us how to do it if we struggle. She's
Okay.
a professional here.
Ah, okay.
It's
So
okay,
Munira,
Munira. Anu will help us.
Gantt chart. Anyone
I
heard
have
of?
not heard about it. It's the first time I'm hearing.
Okay. Okay. No
I've-
problem.
I've used it as a project management tool in terms of creating timelines for projects with critical paths, etc. So they're quite detailed. You have to put
Easy.
each milestone and each date, and then you have to track against each one of them.
Very good. Very good. So who texted here? Yes, well, it's a project management timeline. Very good. Okay, Faisal,
Yes, yeah, we use it regularly actually for
regularly.
our
Okay.
regularly because
Okay.
we
Okay.
call it like manufacturing schedule or something. But
Very
yes, to maintain the timelines and everything on the project.
perfect. 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 Okay. Anything else we'll be adding in the introduction chapter? I'm just sharing. Anything comes in your mind, then you can share it. I'm just giving you some idea. In introduction chapter, we'll be writing about the background of the problem, statement of the problem. There are certain differences, okay, we'll be discussing at the time. What is the background of the study? Instead of the problem, you can study background of the study or background of your research, purpose of the study, research questions, research objective, significance of your study, scope of your study, you can also mention in terms of definition of terms, what all important terminology we are using in that we need to highlight it. 2 or 3 definition will be providing certain assumption, limitations, and delimitation. Assumption in the sense hypothesis. If you are creating hypothesis for your study, that's also you can add it. Limitations and conclusions. These are the major part. And overview of your upcoming chapters also will be mentioning in that. Overview of upcoming chapters. Okay. Then what about chapter 2? Review of literature. What is your idea? Review of literature. Can you please speak up? What do you mean by review of literature? Anyone?
Existing open source literature that is available, either articles, journals, papers, previous thesis, that's related to this topic. And usually how you formulate them, you use your research questions as little subheadings and try and do that as a search so that you can find what's existing. So that will bring you to your chapter 3 and 4, where you can see where the gaps are or where there's possible findings in your research, where this particular topic has already been covered or the problem statement has already been solved and your research questions can be answered. So basically your chapter 2 is all about taking your research questions and then using that to cast the net wide and see what's existing literature out there.
Perfect, perfect. Profoundly elucidated. Very good. So review literature, which help us to find out our research gap. Usually when we are going for a PhD program, we will ask the researchers to go for a review of literature before they are finalizing with a topic. Here we are having a limited time, so that we are asking you to go for a review of literature primarily on the interested topic that you're having. Then you will be able to understand what are the key words that are available, what is a major research gap, even which will help you to frame the best research question and research objectives. I'll tell you the other reasons of going with the review of literature. I have taken a topic, impact of talent management and organizational performance. I'm doing the study on, business school. Imagine, I'm not going for any review of literature. The first thing, I will not get the best data to support my topic. The second one, I cannot be made sure that whether is anyone who has done the similar research work. You also have to find out the research gap of the similar study done by other people. So we need to find out some differences, the study done by other and the study that you are going to do. So research gap is very important. For example, yeah, somebody is doing a study on the employee competency in the supply chain management, okay? The impact of supply chain management on employee competency. So there are a number of studies are already done. There are a number of studies are already done in the supply chain management and organizational performance, but there are study is lacking in terms of supply chain management and employee competency. How you came to know? Because you have gone through the 50 literature, as what I said, is the open sources of data. It can be the research journals. It can be the previous thesis, doctorate thesis, or any other open publications are there, publishers are there. You can go, you can read it. I usually say you can just go for a minimum 50 journals and publications, have an idea. I'm not telling you to read out everything, no need to read everything, but you can have a look on this abstracts of every research articles. Please just type it out in the Google Scholar. Google Scholar, I'm just typing here. You may be heard before, what is a Google Scholar and all. Google Scholar, where you will be come to know a lot of research articles. This is models and etc. Okay, so review of literature, what you said is correct. I'm just sharing here. We'll be searching various descriptions and keyword. We are also looking into the key concepts. Somebody's taking strategic management, some topics related to that. So we will be adding in our research, in our dissertation, important concepts and theories. I usually say the students, just add minimum 7 to 10 theories associated with your topic. Are you noticing? Are you writing these points? Minimum 7 to 10 important theory. How many of you remember any of the theory that we have discussed? Any of the theory that we discuss in the level 7? Please type it here, at least speak it up. Anyone? Any theories, please? Somebody has mentioned ignorance of matrix. Very good. Anu has mentioned, yeah? Okay. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Herzberg motivation theory. Very good. Congruence model, yeah, congruence model has come many times in the, we will never forget it. In assignments, many times, yeah. SWOT analysis comes. Anyone, please type it. PEST, very good. So Joy. 5 forces model, yeah. Faisal didn't come yet. Munira, I think Munira is not here.
No,
Munira
I'm very
knows.
much here.
Munira knows a lot of theory. Yes, you even presented some of the theories in the session, I think. Not coming to mind right now. Okay.
Yes.
Kinds of matters as OCB. Yes. What is OCB? Organizational
Citizenship theory.
citizenship behavior.
I'll never forget that now.
Okay. I
Then
have
that one theory was there, right? Structure, people, organization, and that output will come.
Okay. In the change management strategy, any theory you're remembering in the organizational change management strategy? Yeah? Kurt Levin's theory, McKinsey, you remember anyone's GE, General Electric's theory? Stakeholders mapping, very good. Anything else? Yes, Cotter's theory, Kurt Levin's theory, yeah? Change management strategy, remember? It's like freezing, unfreezing, and change. Okay, so someone is choosing Levin's theory. If someone is choosing strategy management, they will have to write some of the theories into this. That is, you don't need to wait for the second time for the dissertation. Now itself, you can start writing. If you know the structure about it, that's why. You can complete in between many other things. Literature review chapter, you don't have to wait for the second stage of writing, but now itself, you can write it. Okay. Now, what about methodology chapter that we have already mentioned? research design, research questions and objectives. Again, we'll be writing the settings. You know, there is a one concept, research onion. What is that? Who is propounding all these? I know he's thinking like this. Who is propounding all these theories? Yeah, it's making us difficult to learn research onion. Why these number of theories? I have written in the chat box. Please have a look on this research onion. How many of you heard about this theory before? It's a very interesting one. Can you please check it out? Or just Google. You can see an onion. Onion is having different layers, yeah? Similarly, you can see philosophy, approaches, research design, research strategy, time horizon, data collections. Are you able to see? I'm not sharing here because, you
Yes,
know, I
yes.
will have to discuss in detail the next time.
Yes.
Perfect. There is a benefit of following this theory. Otherwise, you know, you will have to write entire research methodology chapter in a very scattered manner. But once you're having this very good framework of your research methodology, you will be able to specify into that. You can only write every points very straightforward to these five important parameter. I think the 6 or 7. Okay, 6 important parameter under research onion. You will be taking the research philosophy. Then you will be writing, are you following the interpretivism approach or different approaches are there? Okay, and if you're taking the research approach, like you'll be writing, are you following inductive or abductive? Then deductive approaches are there, you'll be writing into that. The things are very simple. Don't be complicated yourself. We'll be explaining in detail when the time comes. These things will come in your data collection, in your research proposal as well. Okay, and coming to the 4th chapter. What is the 4th chapter is talking about? Research findings. We also call it as data analysis and interpretation chapter. Data analysis and interpretation chapter. So once we have formulated where we'll be going for a data collection, data interpretation, we'll be using the softwares and all. But if you're following the primary data collection, primary data, you will have to go for a SPSS, analyze it, and bring the data into that. Or if you're going with a purely qualitative databases, then no need of it. You can also bring others to work into your data analysis and interpretation chapter. Others work in the sense, the similar work already conducted, you can bring into that. Okay, and apart from this, you will also justify your hypotheses are accepted or not accepted. Hypothesis accepted or rejected. What is the importance of hypothesis? We'll be discussing later. Hypothesis means it's an assumption. For every research topic, there will be certain assumption, 3 to 5 assumptions. For me, for my topic, I'm having the very important null hypothesis is there is no significant relationship between talent management variables and organizational performance. So I'm trying to prove myself whether this hypothesis is accepted or rejected. I'm not confusing, I believe. So for every topic, there will be little hypothesis. These hypotheses, these assumptions are helping us to move forward, which will be checking and testing with the help of some statistical tools like ANOVA, chi-square, correlation coefficient, and etc. in our data analysis and interpretation chapter. These are the statistical tools. I will help you to do this. No worries. Okay, how many of you are good at maths? Anyone? Please type here, at least. Is anyone who
Not
are
me.
very okay, similar to me? But I will have to learn and I will have to teach you that. That's very important. Okay, Anu is good. Yeah, okay, Anu is good. Very good. I'm waiting for someone to teach us some statistical tools. I got Anu. Okay, Vardha? Little bit maths. You're from engineering background, yeah?
I don't know if I can still do math.
Okay. So what about Sujoy?
I work with numbers every day, so I have to be good at a little bit.
Okay, it's fine.
So Stats is where we will come to. Then we will ask you for some help with stats, because
Yeah.
stats is a different monster.
Okay.
I can't hear anybody. Sorry, the sound is gone. Just kidding.
Okay.
That's a
I'm
good
not
way of
good at
saying that we
myself
need to
to
pay you for
upskill
your
it.
services.
Checks in the mail. Yeah.
So we will be approaching Sujoy and Anu for some statistical explanations and presentations. Anyway, I will present it, and you will also join with us. And research findings chapter will be concluding the finally conclusion, discussion, suggestion for your future. Then you're done with your MBA projects. So again, once again, we are having the three important structure. The first one, research proposal. Second one is dissertation. Finally, reflective report. Now, next session, I'll be explaining you what all about our research proposal, what important things to be covered into that. Okay. Then we will be also discussing with some of the research methodology in the session, because in the research proposal, we need to write that as well. Meanwhile, we'll be preparing the review of literature also, because simultaneously we can do two things. The first one is research proposal and our review of literature. This 2 chapter, we can do that. So if you are doing your research proposal, the first one, you will be able to complete your introduction chapter in the dissertation and your review of literature, and finally your research methodology chapter. Because your dissertation, the first 3 chapters are integrated into research proposal. We are taking something from nutshell from there and adding in our research proposal. I'll be sharing you, I'm not giving you more content today. And next week, I'll be giving you the best idea about the research proposal. But now, everyone should type here. Everyone will be having some topic, assumed topics. Please type it here. Everyone, type it here, the proposed topic, research topic for your research, MBA project. Just type it. You can think even 4 or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you take it and make yourself a good research topic. We can frame it better, no worries. But now you can use 5 to 7 minutes. Think on your research topics, develop yourself. Then you can type it here. Let me see how well you can frame your research topic. You didn't start yet your research journey. I know very well your strength in the research, but just try an attempt. Let's see. You can also search in the Google, okay, whether the same topic is available or not. Very good. If someone is choosing talent management, no, I will be really happy, because that was my research topic for PhD program.
Good, so I will have help.
Absolutely.
Focus.
Absolutely. You really wanted to go with the talent management, Varda?
I just came back from a very, very interesting workshop that I had last week and the week before in Vienna at the International
Very
Atomic
good.
Energy Agency, where we are writing a technical document for the IAEA for the development of a nuclear capacity building strategy in safety for all existing and embarking nuclear countries. And one of the big challenges that kept coming through, I mean, we were 18 different countries, and every country that presented their current challenges with capacity building, human capacity building, was on skills and competencies, because there is a huge brain drain that's happening in the nuclear industry. And everyone is trying to find strategies and ways to mitigate this challenge by attracting new talent into the industry, so that we don't have this huge disparity between the older generation that is on the retirement brink and younger generation that are not interested in engineering anymore because it's just too hard for them to be in. So to find that balance, this is what the International Atomic Energy Agency is working on, and we're working on this tech talk, which will be released in 2026. So it only makes logical sense for me to try and find something that could help us as a country and other countries also to strike a balance between what is the strategies that we can utilize, that we can embed into our national strategy, and also that we can embed into this technical document that can help the whole industry
Very
in
good.
finding solutions to mitigate the skills gap that we're currently faced with. So it
Very
only
good.
makes sense for. Initially, I wanted to
Perfect.
go nuclear leadership. I was very interested in doing that, but I think this is a lot more focused. And from the brief
Okay.
literature reviews that I've done, I've also found a lot
Lot of
open
literatures.
source data that I can pull from.
Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is also very important when we are choosing a research topic. Available literatures. You do a small research, okay, this coming week. We'll meet the next week, yeah? So you have to search for various literatures available to your topic. How many numbers of research already done? If you are doing the same topic, will you be getting ample number of data for this? And if you're approaching your people, which means the respondents, if you're going with the primary data, will they respond to you on these number of questions? Yeah. So there are you are taking very serious topic. If the employees are not ready, if the respondents are not ready to uh, reply for your questionnaire, then you cannot go with it. Yeah, you cannot go ahead. So you have to think about it. So let me take a Varda topic for an understanding. Meanwhile, others has to think again. Okay, Anu has to think one more. You have to expand a little bit about your digital transformation. At least write down the industry you wanted to focus. Okay, any other parameter comes in your mind, that also you can add it. Any variables other than digital transformation, think of it. Munira, AI application in insurance sector. Okay, she has chosen the sector and AI application. Anything comes extra in your mind, please, you have to speak about it, and why you are choosing this topic also you have to explain. And how, okay, Anu has already written, yeah? How digital affects the mental well-being of employee well-being. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the first one, for the Varda, talent management is one of the important factor. So you can continue with the talent management, no problem. There are a lot of available literature in the talent management. You can also choose, you can also think about it, since your aspiration to choose leadership strategies. In the talent management, leadership comes. You can decide whether talent attraction is important, talent selection, talent retention, talent engagement, and talent development. Among these 5 important parameters, there are a number of other parameters under the talent management. You can decide which one is apt in the nuclear industry. Okay, so you have opted nuclear industry. It's really good because you come from that industry. And talent management strategies also. We can frame this topic once again. Okay, so using the word address the skills and etc., we can change it, because now simply you have typed it right now without having more thinking on it. I understand. We can frame it. Even you can think various topics comes under talent management when you are coming for the next week. All of you think of right now for Sujoy cases, blockchain technology and its impact on the accounting industry. Sujoy has to rethink on the topic. Topic is very good one. Blockchain is having really interesting topic. You don't have to change the blockchain. Okay. But in the blockchain, what all the things you are going to find out, what you are going to investigate it, and why you have opted accounting industry. I didn't get the meaning behind it, but all the things Sujoy will explain in the next session. Okay. And apart from this topic that you have tested right now, you need to develop similar topics related to this, almost 5 to 7. Just paraphrase it. Okay. And when the time comes, you can just prepare a MS Word, in the Word document, just write down possible topics related to the present topic that you have chosen. Similarly, everyone has to write 5 to 7 topics. You are not going to change the major keywords. Instead, you're going to, for example, in the case of Varda, talent management she has taken, she can also develop a topic like this. Impact of talent development. on employee performance in the nuclear industry. Or she can also take the impact of talent retention practices in the employee well-being in the nuclear industry, or anything related to topic. She can develop it. Then we will be finalizing your topic. Then only I can help you. Otherwise, once you are suggesting one topic, later you feel, okay, so I also want to change the topic, maybe little difficult. Yeah. So you have to go for a literature review. You have to go for a minimum number of literature. You will be able to understand how you can develop the topic. Then comes to Anu, how digital transformation affect mental well-being of employees. Very important topic. Very important topic. I will tell you the reason. You can also tell the reason why this topic, the two variables are connected each other. Digital transformation is very important. It's transformed. People started using the digital technologies and many things in the workspace. It is what impact it creates on employee well-being. So we can take the employee well-being, different well-beings are there. As I mentioned, psychological well-being, self-well-being, team well-being. Okay, so we can choose. There are a number of well-beings are there. Which one is apt for you? We can choose it. For that, I will help you for that. Which one you can choose it. But you also have to search various literature. This journey, the second phase of MBA journey, purely is self-directed. I will direct you. You have to collect, you have to do it. Then comes to your topic. You can go ahead, Anu, no problem. Okay, the same topic, you can go ahead. It's a really interesting one. Khalid, property management, rules and regulations. We need to, Khalid has to work on the topic. Property management, you can take it. And related work, you have to go with that under the property management. Find out various possible topics, because you can also think about it in rules and regulation, how the rules and regulations of in the property area, on the real estate area, make an impact on the stock market, or not its valuation of the real estate, or anything related. You can think about it. Okay. And iPhone, who is iPhone? Munira, change management, very good. And transformation application. And a changed topic, Munira, it was AI.
No, I didn't change. I shared two or three topics.
Okay. Munira can go ahead with the change management or info in the insurance sector, because you'll be getting the respondents data from insurance sector since you are from there itself. No problem for this. Change manager, you can think of it. Transformation application, yeah. Transformation application, I didn't get the exact point what you meant by transformation application.
Like, for example, if a company is changing in structure, or it is transforming their systems to something different than it was. So the people who are there might face challenges in terms of their jobs, right? Some might, due to age groups, due to different culture or different backgrounds. Some people don't accept the change, and then they get into a different state. So it's like to manage, like where there is a change management, acceptance of change management, and then the transformation, like where we transform ourselves as per the requirement of the organization.
Yeah, sure. I got it. So you can go ahead with actually the transformation applications comes under the change management itself. You can think on that topic. Okay. So next week we'll be discussing more on it. Then what is the next? Who is Faisal? Paradigm shift in the supply chain management. Supply chain management, Faisal, there are a lot of topic under the supply chain management. One of our students was already done under the supply chain management. I don't know whether you met the student, Shamla on the day.
No, I actually, unfortunately, I
Faisal,
could not
yeah.
attend. I was not here in UAE.
Yes. So Shamla, she already completed her program in MBA from Gloucestershire University. She has taken the supply chain management. You can also take the supply chain management in your area. And we will be also need to find out what is your dependent, and various other factors. Think on it, work on it. Okay.
Right.
Bring related topics, almost 5 to 7. We can finalize on the day. Then,
right.
okay. So the activity that I'm going to give you for the next week is find out a research topic It can be 5 to 7 numbers of a research topic in the similar area almost. You have to find out what is your major dependent, independent variable, and which sector you wanted to do your research, and why you are opting this topic, the reason behind it, the statement of the problem, Vardha has just mentioned, yeah, the statement of the problem before, and what is the objective of your study, research objective of your study. You can just prepare in MS documents or PPT, whatever it is. You can share it when the time comes for you. Then I'll be giving an idea about research proposal for the next week. So any clarity? I think the things, what all I have discussed yet is clear to you. Any clarity you are required, please let me know about it. Is in a session, open session for everyone. You can ask your queries here.
Doctor, what would be your recommendation in terms of the literature for us to review, just in terms of numbers, for us to do this topic discovery?
Okay. I have just mentioned before, like you can just go for a number of literatures. It's minimum 40 to 50 numbers of literature. You can just go ahead. Okay. At the same time,
14, 14 or 40?
40. No need to write anywhere. You can just go search for example, Vardha is fixing the talent management on nuclear industry, a topic you have finalized it. So relating to that, you have to just type it talent management, what all research articles are available. Just click it. If it is being downloaded, you just download and keep it in desktop one folder. Similarly, for your literature review chapter, okay, particularly minimum 15 to 20 literature will be helpful for to write it. Under the empirical analysis, it will be helping you to write it, the first part. But in order to get more idea, if you are going with more minimum to 40, 50 literatures, just have a look on this. In order to go one literature, it will take only 5 to 10 minutes only maximum. Okay, you can just do that. This 40, 50 literature review, you don't have to do right now itself. You can do, this 1 month time itself, 1 month time period. In order to find out your research topic, you can just have a look on this 20 literatures and just have a look on the different thesis. You can, for example, Shodh Ganga is an Indian literature, Indian thesis. What all the thesis topics are that you will be able to download from Shodh Ganga. You want to type it here? Shodh Ganga, if I'm right, the similar. And if you Emerald
doesn't give you full access.
You will be getting, you just go through this,
give you
Science
access.
Direct, just click Science Direct. You will be able to
Even those
download.
ones also. It just gives you like little bits of the abstract. It doesn't even sometimes give you the whole abstract.
Okay, it's fine. If you are getting the abstract, that is more than enough. If you're getting the idea, okay, similar topics are not being done. And Sage publications are the which will be giving you some of the paper be downloaded. So I don't want to tell in the recording session, if any paper, if you're not able to download, sometime SCI Hub will be able to help you to download this paper. SCI Hub, that is not ethical. So I don't want to reiterate again. We are going with ethical considerations, everything, If any times I'm not able to download, the paper cost huge, dollars and all, I'll be just going with SCI Hub. We'll be able to download this paper sometime, but I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting you to download it the same way because it's not ethical. It is purely unethical. Okay. Anyway, for review of literature, you have to just have an idea from the abstract. Any paper you really wanted to read, you're not able to download it, please let me know. I can download it for you. Because I have some friends, they're having access to different journals and etc. So I can ask them if it is available for them. Sometimes, once you open your Gloucestershire University account, once you're getting the account, you will be also able to get a lot of resources from there. Because they're having the library, e-library, and access to a number of journals. No worries about it. Perfect. Any other doubts? Hopefully,
Expectations,
What is the time?
expectations for when we need to have our completed proposal.
when we need the complete research proposal, you're having 1.5 months time period. Once we got an access, where it will be clearly mentioned the deadline in the portal itself. Research proposal, the deadline is that the particular day. Before that, we will have to submit. And for the dissertation, you will be getting ample time. After the research proposal, you will be getting 2 months time period. And the reflection, you will be getting only 5 days or 6, say 1 week time period only for the reflection paper. So we will be doing all together in between. I'll be giving you the correct schedule for this.
Okay. Can I request that we please get the schedule ahead of time, and not like the assignments where we got 1 week and few days, and it was to manage our time.
Yeah.
We just need to be aware of these are the deadlines that we need to stick to ahead of time.
Yes. You will be getting the specified deadline for your MBA journey, because you are having the access to that. Once you're opening, you will be able to see, but before that, I'll be trying to get the exact date from our administration side. Okay, I'll be letting you know about it. Hopefully, I have another session at 11 o'clock. Can I leave? And hopefully we'll be joining for the next week with your active participation with your topics. Okay, that's very important. This research journey is not my classes and teachings. It's all about your submissions. And you will be submitting, I will be reviewing, etc. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm just winding up the session. I'll be sharing this recording also. Check it out. You will be getting a YouTube link. You have to go with this. And anything you wanted, you can just go with the recordings.
And can you share the deck as well?
This PPT you meant?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I will be sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.